So mine kind of started actually with my family. I was very small. I was a very small kid. I was short. I was very skinny. My head was the same size as it is now. I'm pretty sure this has been my head size since birth. And I still have a very unique voice. I've had a lot of people actually both say and assume that my voice does not match what I look like,
Mhm.
what they expect me to sound like. So, there were things about that kind of always came up when I was a kid. When I hit puberty, my skin went crazy. Like in terms of acne, there was acne on the face, on the back, on the shoulders, on the chest, but everywhere, literally everywhere. And there was really no, like at that point, you went to the doctor, you went to the dermatologist. It wasn't anything they paid a lot of attention to. There wasn't really much of a remedy for it.
Mhm.
And so you just kind of had to suffer through it. And back then, of course, any and every home remedy was, worth trying if you thought it would do something. So I just started putting rubbing alcohol on my face all the time to get rid of that problem. Of course, that dries your skin out. And to this day, I have overproductive sebum glands because of all the damage I did to my face back then. I would literally I would probably take a piece of tissue and I would soak it. And I would do that like 4 or 5 times over. When I did oxypads, when oxypads were a thing and I could get that or Clearasil, I would take like probably 5 to 10 pads a night and just go over my
Mm.
face just to get rid of that. And I also had the teeth situation was very dire. It was just like teeth every now
Oh
and then.
yeah.
And them are facing, there's like they didn't want to talk to each other. So no two of them are facing in the same direction. They just like,
Yeah. And
it
I had
was
the
bad.
Michael Strahan thing going back then too. So
Yeah, but see, yours were always like straight. They weren't, I think you had braces as well, all right?
oh yeah, yeah. I had them
Yeah.
all through high school. I didn't get them off until my senior year, going
That's
into the
right.
senior.
That's right. I didn't get braces until I graduated high school. But yeah, my teeth, that situation was terrible. So it's like I never wanted to smile because the two things people would always latch on to were my skin and my teeth. And that was, some of it was in my family, some of it was peers in school. And so even now to this day, I still, if I go to a pool, you will not always see me take my shirt off because there's still scarring and it's not nearly what it was, but there is still that. And I still feel like that kid that if I do something that everybody else does, but my body doesn't look quite like theirs, I I feel like everyone's looking at me, everyone's making judgments about me, everyone's making assumptions about my level of cleanliness or desirability or whatever the case may be, just because I've made myself vulnerable in that way. So you just don't often see me with a shirt with no shirt on.
Mm.
And I feel like, I feel like I work decently well at keeping my body in a certain shape, but that is not something even now that I feel comfortable doing.